I don't have a large amount to say about Killer Shark, I'm afraid. So why am I saying anything? Well, because I had a good time watching the film, even though most of us would probably be more excited at the prospect of tearing it apart. People like pointing out the failures of projects that likely cost more than what they make in a year. Not that they shouldn't. I just assume that's why they do it subconsciously. I mean, I could be wrong. I enjoyed Killer Shark. So what the fuck do I know? I mean, Killer Shark isn't even about a killer shark. It's about killer humans killing sharks. And considering I recently viewed Seaspiracy, I feel like garbage. I mean, all the fish we consume live amongst our discarded garbage, so that's probably normal. I guess what I'm saying is that your DVD of Killer Shark does not belong in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. I mean, neither does any of that rubbish, but alas, alas. I'd say Blu-ray. I know, it's 2021, but of course, I don't think Killer Shark has a Blu-ray, nor will it get one. Anyway, this is amongst the 40% of Bud Boetticher directed films that is not a Randolph Scott Western. In Killer Shark, a very young Roddy McDowall joins his father's modest crew catching sharks off the California coast. A serious accident occurs while at sea, partially due to McDowall's error, resulting in serious injuries for his father. Wanting to rectify this, he sets off with another crew to finish the hunt, to make his father proud. Unfortunately, this newer crew consists of certain criminals who would like to take the hunt's yield for themselves. Killer Shark winds up more a sea shanty than a creature feature. Considering its modest budget, this is certainly preferable. Do not expect a Proto Jaws, or a Proto Jaws knockoff. You won't find one. So what is enjoyable in Killer Shark? What makes this narrative engaging moment to moment? Firstly, I'll enjoy any sea shanty with enough charm. Roddy delivers this rather soundly, as do the delightfully second-rate but enthusiastic supporting cast. Roland Winters is charismatic as Roddy's father. Amongst his crew portraying a chef known as Maestro, Nacho Galindo can barely contain his infectious enjoyment. Perhaps my favourite player is the villain, Bricado, portrayed by Douglas Fowley. Injecting energy into the film's second half, Bricado wants all the dead sharks for himself, even if it means a potentially dead Roddy McDowall. My enjoyment of Bricado is perfectly, beautifully encapsulated at the moment his subordinate knocks unconscious the suspicious McDowall. "Tony, what'd you hit the kid for? He couldn't have hurt me. He called you a liar, boss." Well, he was right. Amazing. Amazing. That right there is why I love me a fun, watchable antagonist. Delicious. McDowell himself is genuinely impressive at making palpable his character's maturity. There's very much a before and after. This event in question being the accident that injures his father, though he still drips a potent, charming naivety all throughout the second half of the film. Upon surviving the mutiny of the second shark hunt, he returns to shore, determined to track down Bricado's villainous crew. Though Maria, his love interest, steals his car keys to prevent him from getting hurt again, he stubbornly opts to walk instead, defiantly marching off to seek justice and make his father proud. The film is relatively well photographed and smartly directed. The small vessel always seems its size, the framing solidly square, the ocean expansive. They appear to have actually shot along the coast of California and Mexico. The sound design is enjoyable as well, although maybe because expectations aren't overwhelmingly high. I mean, I'd be lying if I claimed that traversing the ocean and all of its sights and sounds didn't excite me tremendously. So then, Killer Shark. I have my fun with it. Not top shelf Bud Boetticher, but an entertaining romp, I think. I consider this a recommendable sea shanty if you're into that sort of thing. I mean, something has to cheer me up after Seaspiracy, even if it means looking at those poor dead sharks. Oh well, no more seafood for me.